This is a 4-row repeat worked on a multiple of 4 plus 2. For my sample, I have 18 stitches. I'm using DK weight yarn and US size 7 needles. For row 1, which is the wrong side of the work, you're going to knit the first stitch, and then you're going to purl, wrapping each stitch twice until you get to the last stitch. So once, twice, slip the stitch from the left needle. So this stitch is worked just like the first cross stitch that I posted, except the stitches will be crossing to the left instead of the right. And when you get to the last stitch, you just knit. For row 2, you're going to start by knitting the first stitch. Then with the working yarn held in the back, you're going to slip 4 stitches, dropping the extra wraps. Now with your left needle, you're going to pick up the first and second stitches and pass them over the third and the fourth stitches and keep them on the left needle. Then you're going to slip the third and fourth stitches onto the left needle. So you have your X here, or your cross, and then you're just going to knit these. So slip 4 stitches to the right needle. Pick up the first and second stitches, pass them over the third and the fourth onto the left needle, and then the third and fourth stitches go back to the left needle, and then you're going to knit them. And make sure that you're knitting them in order. You knit your third stitch, the fourth stitch, then the second stitch, and the first stitch. So if your stitches are twisted like this, you want to make sure that they are straight when you put them onto the left needle, so that you don't get twisted cross stitches. And when you get to the last stitch, you just knit. For row 3, you're going to start by knitting 1, purling 2, and then just like we did in row 1, you're going to purl and wrap each stitch twice. And when you get to the last 3 stitches, you're going to purl 2, knit 1. For row 4, you start by knitting the first 3 stitches. Now, with the working yarn held in back, you slip 4, dropping those extra wraps. Pick up the first and second stitches, passing them over the third and the fourth onto the left needle. And then your third and fourth stitches go back to the left needle, and you knit them. And the last 3 stitches you just knit. And you repeat those 4 rows for the pattern.